Cigarettes with Seth, episode 4. A crucial news production. All they gave me was the time it takes to smoke a cigarette. News is supposed to be new. It's not supposed to be the same shit that you've heard for thousands of years. We're dying of disease. We lack ambition. We lack the ability to save ourselves. What human do you know has saved themselves from death? Not even the Son of God saved himself from death. This is the work of God. This is the work of the Father. And we don't have an explanation as to who the Father is apart from the Son. The Father is so wonderful, so powerful, so loving. And when I say so, I don't mean in a way that you can measure him. I mean in a way that is beyond measurement, beyond comprehension, beyond our ability to see, that we have to see an image. We have to hear and read the word in order to comprehend the incomprehensible. God is nothing but a word, and yet God is all. If we have any place, if we have any placement, if we have any choice at all in life, it's to be alive. No one who chooses to die ends up choosing anything in death because they are dead. We have nothing but life in our spirit, and the mortality and the death and the misunderstanding and the lack of ability comes from the dying mortality that we are not choosing, and yet it is part of who we are as people right now here on planet Earth. I don't smoke cigarettes longing for death. I may have been depressed, I may have been sad, I may have been down and out, I may have wanted to not live, but choosing to breathe is not my choice. The air is placed in my lungs from places I can't see. I spent the other day out in the field that's just over yonder. It's very dark, you can't see, but just over this way, maybe 100 yards, is an open field with trees and grass, some trash. There's some trash out there, blown about by the wind. I couldn't see the wind. None of us can see the wind. We can see particles in the wind. We can see rain going sideways. It just rained really hard here in Iowa. We had tornado warnings here in the US, in Iowa. When I was out in that field, it was a bright sunny day, and I could see the leaves dancing. I could see them moving, and I knew it was evidence that the wind is blowing, that there is something we can't see that is so powerful that it affects the very nature of what we understand to be as life. We say that green is living, whether it's mold, whether it's a tree, whether it's grass, whether it's money, whatever it is, it's growing. And nothing is growing of its own volition. Nothing is choosing to be because it says so. It's choosing to be because it's given the choice to be. Although we may long for death at times, we may want what is undesirable, being the grave, the tomb, the cessation of life. To counter that, to break through that, is the sensation of life. Our senses are evidence that we are living. The fact that we hurt, the fact that we feel pain, The fact that we feel remorse and doubt is evidence that we're alive. Beautiful sunset, passionate kiss. These words mean nothing when you cannot come to terms with the person who you are and who you're supposed to be. Or drowning in a sea of insecurity. I've been digging out from underneath an avalanche, and it's taken 30 years to see. Our reality is not ours to create, and the sooner that you realize, the sooner that you can... I don't even remember how the lyrics go, but that's a song by Senses Fail. Our senses fail us. They fail us in our ability to see God, who is invisible, who chooses to hide himself from a creation destined to know him. There is a time of not knowing God, that there would come the moment that we do realize what has always been real. The wind blowing, the air in our lungs, the spirit in our bodies that gives us the sensation of life. You cannot choose what is choice until what is choice is represented to you. And then when the choice is made obvious, there is nothing else to choose. Christ is the life. He is the one who will make alive all of us who are dead. All of us who are sleeping, all of us who are no longer sensing anything. Here is the one who represents all. He represents his Father. There is an image, there is a word, there is the image, there is the word who represents life itself. And until we all realize this, it's as if none of us realize this. Until that moment when we are all made alive, we will be expecting that those who are not alive shall indeed be made alive. We miss people. We have an empty seat at our table that is yet to be filled, and we are expecting those who have not yet come home to come home and be living, that we too may enjoy their presence as we are present and purely in awe of all that is, you, me, every creature. There will be nothing left out of the story, for all is accounted for, and all will give account for that which is life. And in order to do so, we must be living. Thank God for life. Thank God for death. Thank God that death is limited and life is not. That took a while to smoke that cigarette, but you know what? Good things take time. Stay crucial.